And now at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. And judging by the noise that this crowd is making, that will not be an easy task.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Josh Tomlin gets the ball with a world championship on the line. EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one of the great shortstops in the game, especially when you're talking about athleticism, Francisco Lindor. What he does just amazes every time out. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway.
Oh, line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit to first. Napoli's there. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Chris Bryant will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least you give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
You get the 2-out double, and this would be a good run to pick up here in the first inning, especially here on the road. Give your guy something to work with when he takes him out.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Jake Arrieta will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
In the air out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Second.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Arrieta's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw it. Oh, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Up top, it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Francisco Lindor gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And this is up and in, ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Lindor comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Number 40 will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Crisp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mike Napoli strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Lonnie Chisenhall gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Bounce to first. Napoli is there, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Javier Baez will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under this one is Crisp, and that's out number 2. Dexter Fowler will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him. He was having none of it.
Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hook.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, that's a two-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Kyle Schwarber will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
First pitch on its way. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
Still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
They let him swing away, but he missed the curveball. 3-1.
Not a very convincing swing there, especially on a 3-0.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good... Coco Crisp will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Hayward, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Number 30 will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Arrieta into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Roberto Perez stands in.
Roberto Perez.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Carlos Santana will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Francisco Lindor stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he is in there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Squared that one up just a little late. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ben Zobrist is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Napoli scoops it up. Over to the bag is Napoli as he handles it himself for the out. Addison Russell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chisenhall giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mike Napoli does this off in the home half of the 4th inning. Arrieta's got his target. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Scorched to third. Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done. Digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And here's the left fielder, Coco Crisp. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is hit softly to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're up 1. Jason Hayward will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Crisp is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
Second baseman,
Javier Baez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler will swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. To first. Napoli is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
center fielder, number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll get in there safely.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield single. Just their second hit of the ball game so far.
Roberto Perez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Carlos Santana is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And, boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Arrieta sets. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Hit to first. Napoli has it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at a called strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down. Francisco Lindor will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Fowler, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Mike Napoli stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Lonnie Chisenhall will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Zobrist is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Ben Zobrist will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
The batter.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Josh Tomlin. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Cody Allen will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Cody Allen.
Addison Russell will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Allen sets. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Number 40 will stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Lays off 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Jason Hayward.
Trying to hold the lead. Jason Hayward is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So striding in, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's Coco Crisp steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Fielder,
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell, and he's retired here, 1 away. Number 30 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And this might be one of those situations where if you've been around the plate a lot, umpires, they'll reward you with a call that you maybe wouldn't have gotten earlier.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Roberto Perez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Carlos Santana will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we... Zach McAllister from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Crisp is there. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
the batter.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Chris Bryant is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Jason Kipnis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward giving chase. Oh, and he botches it. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Francisco Lindor strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Mike Napoli will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. Hit hard to short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Just a tough break right there. Not much you can do about that one. This ball is a laser, but it's right at his man. And that forces the guy to hold on at third with 2 away now.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. There's Baez. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Anthony Rizzo will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Ben Zobrist digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Addison Russell will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, they say nothing's ever safe until that 27th out is recorded, and they've gotten 26, but now a 2-out double here in the ninth is going to put the tying run in scoring position at second base, and we're definitely at DEFCON 1 now. They're a single away from letting this game slip away from them.
Number 40 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Throw won't get him.
Man, he is all fired up standing down there at second base, and why not? You come up, you drive a ball into the gap for a double, get the tying run home, and everybody's happy.
Jason Hayward will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. And he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And another foul ball. Softly hit toward the hole. Napoli is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the ninth. Lonnie Chisenhall strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And look out as this one catches him. And a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Coco Crisp comes forward to hit with the winning run at first. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. So coming to the plate, number 30, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he pops up the bunt attempt. A 1 pitch on its way. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Roberto Perez will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Calling for it, Rizzo. And the postseason magic is there for them one final time as they walk off to win the World Series. Santa Maria. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly tops player of the game.
And you said it right there. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was the difference maker in the series victory.
Back now on the show. This one's all over as you get a look there at the jubilation following this walk-off victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.